So we will continue our discussion on Java Arraylist. So in this session, we will be adding some collection inside an array list, and then we'll try to remove elements from the array list and what other possible methods which can be applied on an array list. Okay, so all these things we'll discuss. So let me get into my NetBeans IDE. So again here you can see here I have created an empty array list, which was in my previous session. So now what I want to do, I want to add a collection of elements inside this array list. So what is a collection? See, when I say collection, let me call COL. So this collection is basically it's an interface. It's an interface. So when you use a collection, you can use any of the classes which implement that interface. Okay, so we'll come back to collection later on. Right now we'll just focus on how do you add a collection of elements into an array list. So just say new. I can create an array list again. Look at this. So it's a kind of adding array list inside an array list. Right? So you can see here. See this call. Call is basically it's a variable which refers to an array list object, and of course array list object is a collection of entities. Okay. Now first let me add some element into this array list call. Add. Let me add for example just say Chennai. Some cities I'll add Chennai. Then I'll just say Control C, Control V. I'll just say Delhi. Okay. Now you see these two elements are in this collection. COL collection contains these two strings, Chennai and Delhi. Now what I will do, I will add this collection COL inside AL. Look at this. AL dot. Sorry, I have a method called add all. When you say add all, the entire collection of elements will be added inside the array list. Look at this. Add all COL. That's it. Look at this. So we don't need to add individual elements one by one. See, we already have a collection which is ready, and that collection can be entirely added inside that array list. That's called add all method. Okay. So add all adds the complete collection into an array list. Okay. Now I can just iterate over here for int I is equal to 0. I less than AL dot size plus I. You can say system dot out dot println. I'll just say AL dot get I. That's it. So you can see here. Before adding this collection, I could have added some more elements also. AL dot add. I'll just say 100. Then after adding the collection also, I can do something like this. I add 200. So now AL contains 100 followed by a collection. Complete collection got added. Then 200. So there are 4 elements right now. Let us go through it. Let's just go through. See. Of course, you can just see that the collection, see 100, Chennai, Delhi together, then 200. Okay, so this is how you add a collection inside an array list. Okay, so see we added object. Okay, we added scalar data like integer, floating point values. Then we are able to add even a collection inside a array list. So apart from that, we can do some other operation. AL dot. You can see here. At a specific index, you can add a collection. Okay, it is very similar to at a specific index, you add a scalar value. Okay, scalar is nothing but the single value. But at a specific index, you can add a collection also. That's called add all index comma collections. Then clear. Clear will completely clear the array list. Look at this. Clear. Suppose if I say clear and I say system dot out dot println, I'll just say AL dot size. It should be 0. Let us see that. Okay, I'll just run it. You can see at bottom 0. Look at this. At first it was having some elements. Then we applied clear method. We called the clear method of array list on a given object. So that complete array list got cleared. That means elements become 0. Fine. So this is how you clear the thing. Then of course AL dot clone. When you say clone, in fact, 2 array lists. Suppose if I say let me call this way. See, I'll just do this way. Clone can be explained with this. I'll just comment it out. Array list AL, new AL, let me call new AL is equal to AL. Okay. Now when I say AL is assigned to new AL, both AL and new AL refer to the same object. Okay, suppose if I say okay, let me just remove one of the elements from AL. Remove, I'll just remove the element 100, of course. Okay, then I'll just show you the elements of both AL and new AL. Control C, Control V. So this is AL after removing 100. Okay, this is new AL. Okay, let us see the difference. See, so some problem here. Let us see that index out of bounds exception. Fine. Okay, so what happened was, yeah. Okay, now what happened was we just removed the elements. Okay, and let us see the size after removing the. Okay, let us see that system dot out dot println AL dot size. Okay, so I think of course we have number of elements. Let us see, it should be okay. Some problem here. Index 100, size 4. Okay, actually what I did was I made a small mistake. It should be remove. Okay, remove 100 means it tries to remove the element at index. I should have given. Okay, at index. So I'll just say at 0. Okay, because at look at this, 100 is at 0. That was the first element. Look at this. Okay, so I'll just say run it. Yeah, size is 3 actually. Why 3 na? See, what happened was you can see here the element. Okay, the number of elements. Okay, first we added 100. Okay, then we added Chennai, Delhi. Then we added 200. Suppose if I give here size, it should be 4. Control C, Control V. After adding 200 now, let me just check it. Okay, it should be 4. Oh, it should be it is 3 only. In fact, what happened was 1 minute. Yeah, 4. It was 4 actually. Okay. Now then 100 Chennai, Delhi 200. Then as I removed 100, which was at index position 0, I got number of elements are 3 only. 3 only. Okay. Now let me just show you. Okay. Yeah, it's here. AL dot size is 3. Now I want to show you new AL also. That means what See, I'll just explain to you in clear terms. See, this is at 0th position. Okay, this is at of course it's a collection. 1 position, 2 position. Okay, then 3 position. That means index 3. That means 4 elements. So that is why you got size 4. We got displayed. Then I am assigning AL to new AL and I am removing element at 0 position. So 100 will be removed. So when 100 got removed, you will get size will be 3. Okay, because only 200 Chennai, Delhi. Now, since we point AL to new AL, I'll just show you the size of new AL also. Look at this. New AL size. Okay, I'll just run it. You can see that is also 3. If you look at this, because they both refer to the same object. This is where we need cloning. So what I'll do, instead of directly copying AL to new AL, I'll just say clone. Okay. So when I clone, now what happened was, look at this. There was an error. Object cannot be cloned to array list. Okay. So I should convert it into an array list. I'll typecast it to an array list and try. Okay, so it should work. Let us try. Yeah, we got it. Look at this. See, the array list size is 3. See, initially AL was having size 4 because 100 Chennai, Delhi, 200 was added. Then we removed from AL dot remove 0, 0th index position, 100 got removed. Okay, number 100 got removed from AL. But before removing, we cloned AL. When you say clone means it's a new object. You just imagine when you have a cloned object, you'll have original object. Just beside that, you'll have one more object. So what you removed, okay, before removing, I cloned it. Look at this. Statement number 30 was cloning, 32 was removed. So before removing 0th index position element, I cloned AL into new AL. So new AL, okay, something different object. New AL is a different object, and that object now has same data, 100 Chennai, Delhi, everything, and then 200, and then we remove only from AL. AL is here. We remove only from AL. Okay, but new AL remains same. That is why if you look at this, AL size is, of course, 3 because we removed 100 from that, but new AL size is 4 because 100 was not removed from this. So from this object 100 got removed, from this object which is referred by new AL 100 was not removed because it's a cloning. Okay, so hope this session was useful. Okay, we'll continue with some other discussion in our next demonstration. Thank you.